Hi, I'm Pelin, and I'm going to give some insights into my experience of applying to Oxbridge, where I will be studying history next year. In terms of preparation, be it for your personal statement, entrance exam, or interview, I found that all the resources provided by school were greatly beneficial, from my OE mentor to my topic-specific advisor, Mr. Cavendish, in addressing any questions or queries. However, I'd like to emphasise that the most important aspect of the Oxbridge application is confidence. While applying to and getting into Oxbridge is of course very difficult and requires extensive commitment, there is nobody who's incapable of doing so if they try. Primarily, Oxbridge seeks passion and a willingness to learn and engage. As such, a capacity to debate and investigate my ideas, as well as those of others, was central to my success. For this reason, I found that participation in the debate and history societies was greatly beneficial, as in both I grew accustomed to articulating and justifying my ideas to others. Such societies similarly benefited my personal statement, as preparing and giving talks helped me develop my own personal approach to the topic and identify the niches that I found most interesting, giving me the groundworks for its content. By going down research rabbit holes and actively engaging in and researching areas of my subject that were otherwise alien to me, I managed to find a niche that reflected my personality and worldview, and that I could easily explore during my interview. For me, this became the philosophy of history, within which I fixated on postmodernism and philosophers such as Jacques Derrida and Michel Foucault, both of which I'd never heard of prior to my application process, but quickly became endeavoured and fascinated by. I found that keeping a Word document of my interpretations of different books I'd read, documentaries I'd watched, or discussions I'd had greatly benefited me, as it meant that throughout the process, my research was stored for me to draw from when writing my personal statement and prepping for my interview. The build-up to sending of applications can be long, whether you start early in year 12 or only in summer. Either way, having a bank of knowledge where I had explored my ideas and formed links between them to refer to in the future was greatly useful. I'd also like to touch on another aspect of the application process, being the various choices you have to make. Personally, topic-wise, I'd always been passionate about the study of history. But if you find yourself stuck between two or more subjects, I would greatly encourage some deeper research into their roots and branches, as you may end up finding an area of a subject that greatly resides with you and makes a decision for you. If you are passionate, the process will feel much less like a chore. Unlike topics, however, it's a little more difficult to find yourself overwhelmingly passionate about which university is superior. I personally chose Cambridge as it appeared to put greater weight on the interview than the entrance exam, which I believed I would perform my best at, and seemed to provide greater opportunity for choice after a quick overlook of their respective syllabi. With colleges, however, I made a much more personalised choice. For me, as I imagine is the same for many of you, I associated Oxbridge with beautiful, grand old architecture, and felt that my experience wouldn't be complete without staying in a college representative of that. I additionally wanted to ensure my college would provide a range of clubs, which are a core feature of the Oxbridge experience, and a positive environment to soften the university's academically intensive nature. As a result, by reviewing various student room entries and local newspaper evaluations, and with the use of a very handy website called whichcambridgecollege.com, where I filtered out all the newly built colleges and used to make a spreadsheet of which colleges had the clubs and facilities I wanted, I finally applied to St. Catherine's, titled the friendliest college, and equipped with a 24-hour library, 15th century architecture, and a smoothie club. While trying to maximise your chances by picking a college with lower applications may appear to be a good idea, the highly selective nature of Oxbridge made it pointless to me. Personally, I felt as though if I was going to endure all the effort of the application, I may as well do it for a college I'm truly invested in, and I found that in St. Catherine's. The Oxbridge application process, while tedious and stressful at times, is actually very enjoyable if you've found the right topic. Maintaining a positive attitude and a willingness to throw yourself into your subject is imperative to success. However, you shouldn't let the pressure or expectations scare you away from an opportunity that can be granted to anyone. As tired as it may seem, there is validity to the importance of staying true to yourself and your passions, and I hope I've been able to emphasise it. I wish you all the best of luck, and hope that you can draw as much enrichment from the application process as I did. Thank you.